Today is December 18th, 2018. It's a Tuesday. And before I get too far, I want to just say thank you to SkullKid3, who's this nice English kid, who's a Let's Player that I used to watch. And this is from his LP of Endless Ocean, because I actually lost the footage of finding King Gigide. This white crocodile is a legendary animal known as King Gigide. Before you go touching him, there's something I should tell you. I'm sure you'll be okay, but just in case. If you're suffering from a guilty conscience, you should probably keep your hands to yourself. According to the King Gigide legend, if a person is bad, he immediately devours them. Scary. Kingmaker. This is actually from the European copy of the game. It's Endless Ocean Blue World in America, and Endless Ocean 2 Adventures of the Deep. I actually never knew there was a first Endless Ocean when I was very first playing this game. And yeah, just thank you, SkullKid3. I'm going to give you a shout out in the video description. Also, I want to shout out to one of my classmates, Ryan. He's a very handsome menu and just a god of piano, and just generally a good person to get coffee with. So thank you for watching my videos. And if you notice there, the questions, the question marks are further spaced apart than they are in my videos. So it's one of the differences between the European and American version. So here we are, back to my footage. And I was messing around in the Weddell Sea trying to find some new creatures. Here's a southern elephant seal, which is a pretty funky looking creature. They're incredibly fast underwater. They're also expert divers. Can reach depths exceeding 4,000 feet. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Southern elephant seals. Hayako has some interesting trivia on them. Also, seals are just such cool animals. They're like so pretty. I love, this is one of the most beautiful areas of the game, especially walking around this area at night. Like, I love all things snowy. It's Christmas is almost here, so that makes me happy. I love Alaska. I love like snowy Norway. And I thought I was gonna stop and look at the aurora, but I think that's later. That Cortica River, I was messing around in Cortica River looking around for stuff, and I was listening to the Billy Joel album, The Stranger. And it's some, like, I've heard some of the overplayed kind of like Billy Joel songs, like Piano Man. Piano Man is like, you know, I've heard it like several times, and it was nice the first couple times. And you know, you listen to the lyrics a little bit and it just becomes depressing. But that was a nice album. Like the Scenes from Italian Restaurant was a good song. I don't remember what other songs I listened to, but I'm actually going to Williamsburg, Virginia this Christmas, so I'm going to be at the home of Bruce Hornsby, one of my favorite pop stars, and I love his piano solos. Like, he's amazing. He did for the piano what no other rock artist or pop artist could do, really. I mean, Chick Corea, but he, you know, is not so much of a pop artist. I mean, he's a pop artist, but he's not so much of a pop artist. So here's Happy Feet. Here's a ton of penguins. I think I still have to find a lot of penguins. But I like that. That's really awesome. It's just, nature is awesome and inspiring. And there's the aurora, and that's also awesome and inspiring. And today I made it to the end of one of my toughest semesters in college, and just a really challenging semester in college for me emotionally. And I think it was really rewarding because I think I really found myself personally. I mean, I'm kind of excited to see what direction my life is going to take, because I think I've discovered some things about myself. I don't know, you discover things about yourself every year, but like this year was a especially challenging year, and I feel proud of myself for overcoming it. So today was finals, and I had a bunch of finals, and just I think I studied well for them. I think I just did well, and I showed my teachers, you know, the best I could do, the best side of me. And yeah, I just want I want life to move on, you know. I don't know, that sounds really exasperated and depressed, but it's just like, yeah. And speaking of life moving on, I procrastinated recording this episode of Endless Ocean, Blue World for a while. I mean, because it was finals week and I was studying and I just didn't feel like it and I was tired all the time. But I don't know, I have not been having that much fun with Endless Ocean, Blue World. I mean, I love the game, but it's just I feel really pointless playing it right now, and I feel... Well, one, I've stopped watching Let's Players as consistently as I used to. I mean, I like going on YouTube and watching video games just kind of as a drug for my brain, but I just feel disappointed with Let's Play culture in general. I mean, Bikdiponabus, somebody I used to just really like and respect, now I don't even... I get annoyed by watching his videos, just because, I don't know, I get annoyed by people who just kind of, like... I don't know, I started getting frustrated with some of the videos with Joel where he would just, like, say, like, curse words and just, like, get annoyed over things way too easily. And because, I don't know, probably because of the tradition that I've started doing in my videos, I like very kind of, like, calm, like, you know, I don't know, just, like, just... Let's Play videos where you're having a conversation with somebody or just like listening to somebody talk to you, like, you know, and it's kind of like therapy. So I don't know, I know some people like this, I know some people like my method, and I still like Bikdiponabus, and I think I copied a lot of my format from him, but it's just sometimes, you know, for me, I guess I'm just listening to somebody who it's not like fair to put this on him, but like listening to somebody who grew up in suburban Illinois, who basically spent most of his life playing video games, just has a very different cultural experience from me, and just sometimes I just got frustrated with him that he didn't understand certain cultural references, or I don't know, I get annoyed with people for not being as cultured as I am, because I want to educate people on these all this culture that I've absorbed and I've learned about, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm full of myself, but I've absorbed the world very quickly, and I can talk about a lot of stuff, and I don't know, I'm very nerdy, like right now I'm reading a biography of Abraham Lincoln for fun, and I don't know, it's just not the same kind of culture, you know. Even, like, me, like, my hobbies are, like, watching, I don't know, Hogan's Heroes and Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's not as much, like, an intellectual culture, like, watching Let's Plays. It's more of, like, people who have the most annoying personalities or who likes the best music or, like, you know, I don't know. It's not a very, like... So, whatever, but people will like me and watch me and enjoy me if I'm interesting, and if I'm not a jerk and I don't demean my audience, which I don't think I've demeaned my audience, but I still don't think, I don't know, I still don't think YouTube is a great culture. I don't think YouTube is a great culture, I don't think Facebook is a great culture, I don't think my school has a great culture, I think my school has a terribly emotionally unhealthy culture. So that's why you should never go out into the world, kids, and you should just stay home and drink tea and not talk to anyone. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, something that was inspiring for me, just the nostalgia of visiting Skullkid3's channel, and I need to watch, like, Earthbound again, and just, like, play more Zelda games, and just really just focus on, like, enjoying life by reliving things that are nostalgic to me. But I think Skullkid3 has figured out a really good... I mean, he did his LP of this game, like, 7 years ago, or more than that, and... probably like 10 years ago. It's been crazy long ago by now, because this game came out 10 years ago. Anyway, he has his playlist in a way where it's very helpful to find, like, the part of your game you're looking for, and because he treated his LP very much as a walkthrough of this game, and he, like, went through the side quests pretty methodically, And what I've been doing with this game is like, oh, I turn on the game and I'm like, oh, I just gotta do something random, and I think I would feel a greater sense of progress and achievement if I just went through things a little bit more methodically. And then my commentary would have a little bit more structure, and I wouldn't, like, be dreading commentating this in the future. So, I think that's the end of my rant for now. I hope this video has brightened your day. I have no idea why that would be, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
She's spinning me around in circles again.